Joining us from Ferndale, Michigan, please welcome the Ferndale High School Marching Band. Ferndale High School's program is titled No Strings Attached, featuring Adagio for Strings by Samuel Harper. Transmission from Soundings by Sidney McKee.
Good afternoon, Ferndale. Chris Hestin, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'll be adjudicating and taking the caption of Music Performance Ensemble, looking at tone, quality, intonation, accuracy, definition, and musicality. Saturday, October 8th here at the Pontiac Regional BOA Prelim. Certainly wish you guys the best of luck. Ready to rock and roll, guys. Here we go. Best of luck. Appreciate the seamlessness coming out of the pre-show. Be careful as the form expands. It doesn't expose the individual choirs. We're still working towards that sonority that was established so well from the starting line. Be careful that the percussion doesn't beat the brass to the end of the phrase, to the end of the expression, to crescendo too loud too soon. A little wide as it relates to just pitch accuracy within the rhythmic structure of the upper brass phrasing. Just continue working on the nuts and bolts of airstream and finger dexterity. Very impressive ensemble cohesion, especially given the breadth of the form. Battery's in a great spot to provide pulse. Nice job transferring into the 3. Continue working to a more balanced woodwind choir. It's just by instrumentation, it's pretty sax heavy. And a little wide cohesively, just given the breadth of backside 2, front side 1, brass back to percussion. Work for even a stronger foundation to the pyramid at the punctuation. More tuba presence are in great spot to provide that reference pitch. Careful the overbalance of the mellophone within some of the chordal structures. Very, very impressive moments of verticality. Ferndale, yeah. Whether that's by accident or just a lot of rehearsing, guys. Congratulations. That's really impressive. Yeah, to this point, it becomes it's been a little brass heavy, even when it seems the intent is for a more balanced wind ensemble sonority. Wonderful opportunity, little flat clarinets, a wonderful opportunity here just to expose the woodwind choir. Perhaps the front ensemble becomes even more of a background pad texture. Yeah, quality of sound suffering a little bit because of just the sheer step size. The classic hearing the feet in the sound with a large step size during a legato phrasing. Low brass, but slightly behind time again, given as far back as we are. Just being careful that we're very much on top of the drum major's hands. The pulse has already been established up front with the rhythmic structure of the front ensemble, so that we can have the lower brass, their sound getting to the drum major at the same time as everyone else's. It's just that slight anticipation, feet being in time, and then anticipating the hands on top of that. The unified direction of the phrase is going to start with the cohesion, and then we're going to work to unify the pacing of the crescendo. Pretty exposed on the outside wings trombones. pretty clever. Careful the color tones mid-voice. Oh, certainly moments of wonderful sonority in there, Ferndale. It's just a question of finessing the consistency given the velocity of the step size, the velocity of the foot speed, and some of the step size throughout the ensemble. Battery, very nice job just seamlessly transferring pulse, taking responsibility for pulse. The hocketed orchestration is exposing some inconsistency with time and pulse. Very challenging, obviously. And then also the blend and balance as it relates to the battery and the woodwind vignettes up front. All right, quads. Yeah, just slightly wide as it gets spread across. Obviously very challenging. It's the conflict right now, battery front ensemble versus the winds versus the angle of the brass. Not a real strong dynamic hierarchy, foreground, middle ground, background, where the responsibilities are. Ensemble pulse is a tremendous challenge. It's nothing's tearing, but it's still just that slightly rounded structure, especially as you're working towards at the low end dynamic level. Very challenging, guys. Yeah. Even within the distances, work to deconstruct, extract the fifths, work to tune from within and rebuild. I'm sure you guys are already down that road. Just continue finessing. Nice job controlling the rallentando rhythmically. Ensemble pulse was. Tubas are in a great spot again just to provide that foundation to the pyramid. Super tempo change strong. Brass continues to be a little heavy. And slightly striding as it working toward the upper register and trying to maintain the same dynamic at this velocity. A lot of angularity and velocity to the structure. It's going to be a fun work in progress. Already succeeding on a lot of levels. Just continue working to finesse so that there's a greater degree of consistency. At times it may be just making those choices addition by subtraction, even within some choirs, within some section to section. There were moments, especially within the Adagio, that a wonderful sonority shone through. It just weaves in and out of consistency as players get exposed, as the form exposed. Certain players get some individual, some sections do stick out a little bit. Again, that's as much related to the section, so it's a question of just finding those forms, standing in those forms, balancing in those forms, working to push and pull. So I'm sure you guys are already doing that, but it's just that the difference between that and a concert arc, as far as where, or a concert hall, where the ears would be, where the dynamic hierarchy would be within the orchestration. Congratulations to the efforts, guys. Looking forward to another read on it tonight. Thanks.